Hi, how are you today? Okay, so we got two really quick stories I wanted to share with you. Uh, I'm going to talk about allegedly this TikTok video that's going around that's saying that Juan was cheating on Robyn. Not really a shocker, okay, but we're going to talk about that anyway. Then we're going to talk about TJ Holmes and Amy Roch going into negotiations today and allegedly playing hardball. What should I talk about first? Let's start with the Juan and Robyn story. Okay, this is so ridiculous. Listen, how many times do I have to tell you guys? When it comes to blogging, don't be gullible. Okay? Don't be gullible, people. Speaking of gullible, I forgot. I have to tell you, speaking of being gullible, you guys know I'm covering the Larry Reed case about him allegedly touching, little boys. Okay, guess what? He's coming on Friday, people. He is coming on Friday, so that's good. Because that case had me thinking, like, don't rush to judgment. When you hear these things on these blogs, take your time. What is the rush? Let it unfold itself, okay? But so this video went viral. I'll play it for you guys, alleging that Juan is cheating on Robyn. Let's play it. I'm sure you guys seen it by now. Let's play it again, and then we'll get into the commentary.
Wow, I guess living in Maryland helps because I was just reached out to by someone who allegedly dated Juan during the end of COVID for over a year. Let's talk about it. So this user who will stay anonymous reached out to me and basically let me know that she dated Juan for over a year during COVID. She sent me a screenshot of where she tagged her location just so that I knew that she was telling the truth. She did mention that Robyn does know, but asked her to not make it public, obviously. She also shared the very last text message that he sent her, which was on January 26th of 2022. So just almost a year ago at this point. She did not respond, but she explains why she stopped talking to him. She also shared a hotel invoice, which I have taken out a lot of the personal information because it did have Juan's personal info. So I've taken that out, but everything else on here is pretty much a normal invoice. This is a real hotel in Maryland, and I believe she was going to send this to producers, but I think she just didn't want to get caught in the crossfire because obviously Robyn knows about this and didn't want her to make it public. But it appears Juan allegedly was doing some weird things. Here's a close-up of the invoice. You can see Juan Dixon's name is on it. She also claimed that the reason why she stopped messing around with him was because he likes to, I guess, meet girls and, I guess, have his way with them, but then pass them off to his friends, which kind of sounds like ST to me a little bit. It's giving that vibe. She also said that one of the friends, who she did send me who this person was, came to her hotel room door when they, I guess, were going to take her back to the airport to fly back. And she says that the friend exposed himself and said that she needed to, fill in the blank. So that scared her, that turned her off. And so she went back home and she stopped all communication with him. But this is crazy. I'm still digging up some stuff, but I wanted to throw this out there because it does seem like things don't look as they appear on TV, at least from what people are telling me. And this specific person didn't really seem to care if she was kept anonymous because she was just tired of, I guess, seeing the fakeness on TV. But let me know your thoughts as always.
What? What the hell is he talking about? Let's go over these details. I told you guys, don't be rushed to judgment. We need more evidence, okay? Now, this guy, I don't know who he is, okay? But, shout out to you for getting exclusive info if that's what you got, okay? Or not, no shout out to you if you made this shit up, okay? Now, you guys remember a couple years ago when Robyn got what's her name? Karen got remarried. I had a friend at the wedding that was like tweeting, texting me while things were going down. And one of the things she said is that Juan showed up late because he allegedly has a girlfriend in Baltimore that lives in a townhome. Do you guys remember this? I didn't bother to dig out the pictures because I'm hoping you remember. And I don't want to be here all day. Another thing she said is that everybody knew at the wedding that Ron was having an affair on her. Everyone knew but Robyn. Okay, but Robyn. And that has been around for a couple years now. When did Karen get remarried? Probably 2 years ago. Okay, so you want me to think that somebody reached out to you and says that, and I think ST stands for X trafficking. That's what I think it stands for. So you want me to believe that Juan has a girlfriend that he shares with his friends. And one of the friends exposed himself, okay? And Robyn knows about it. I might have bought it. If you didn't throw in the part, Robyn knows about it. So you're telling me he's breaking the law with STing girls, and he shares them with the friends. It's a slow news day, you guys. Brittany, you believe it? You believe it? Please. I do not believe it. I do not believe it whatsoever. I'll drop the link a little later. I do not believe it. Now, don't forget, I have friends that are in their inner circle. Okay? We've been discussing this for years now. Never has ST came up. Never. So I don't believe this. I'm sorry. I just don't believe it. Another thing is, Juan's about to be jobless. I'm not being mean. I'm not wishing that you were jobless, Juan. I'm saying there's no getting yourself out of this lawsuit that's going on. Okay. You did not follow protocol. All of the coaches, I feel, are going to get fired. He needs Robyn. You mean to tell me that Robyn knows all about this and she's just putting up with it? I just don't buy it. I don't buy it. We can go at it a little later. I'm not buying it. I need more proof. You showed me some balled up receipt. I'm not buying it. This woman does not reach out to a tabloid that will pay you for this information. Okay. You don't send this information to a producer that will take this information and run with it. I'm just saying, this is just going through my head, okay? Because I know, listen, if you get a hot ass story, TMZ could pay you a lot of money for that. I'm not Radar Online pays for stories. You're gonna send this to, and you don't have to tell them who you are when you give them these information. When they'll take the information, they'll go ahead and verify the information. You can't just start going around lying on people when you go to a tabloid that will pay you. It just doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense. Maybe all of it might have made sense if you didn't throw in the Robyn knows part. That's just how I feel. I'm not buying it. And you guys know I am slow to make decisions. This is not enough evidence for me. It's just not. Okay. But we'll talk about that in a little bit. Let's move on to TJ and Amy. Okay. If you've been I've been following this case. I told you from day one that they were fired, and all of this investigation was BS. It's BS. Oh my God. It's BS. This investigation. How long does it take to figure out if they're having an affair? Yes or no. Okay. It doesn't take that long, especially when the whole office knows about it. Okay. And I told you before that they wanted to get rid of TJ and not Amy, but they couldn't figure out a way to do it. And on top of that, then all of the famous friends said they wouldn't work with either one. And it's just going to be hell in a handbag to fire these two because, they're still under contract, whatnot. Okay, now, So it's all coming true, everything that I said. And I told you that if they lost their jobs, TJ and his attorney, let me see what his name is, Bretner, was going to say that call out the other people that were having affairs in the workplace. And he mentioned this. Listen, both of them are calling the tabloids, by the way, leaking information. This is how it gets. Remember when I guys told you guys that Nene was going at it with Andy Cohen through social media? I mean, by planning stories in the tabloids, they do it all the time. And let me give you an example of how they're doing it all the time. So yeah, that's it. Amy's attorney is called Andrew Bretler, and TJ's attorney is called Eric George. These are high power attorneys, okay? It sounds like they got the money to do it. And I also told you that TJ was delusional. He thought he wasn't going to lose his job. Remember I told you that? And so now in this article here from TMZ, they're saying that he's going to confront them with this today, saying that if he loses his job, he's not the only one that had affairs in the office. But these both sides are playing dirty. That's a dirty thing to do. You're threatening your boss. Listen, if I go, everybody else goes with me. That's what he's saying in so many words. But it gets worse than that. Yesterday, no one can tell me different. The network starts leaking stories to the tabloids to make TJ look bad. They said that TJ was having an affair with the 24-year-old. Even Karen said Robyn knows about the blonded lady from Georgetown. Okay, we'll get into that in a minute. Fame without sense. Okay. So they said that TJ was having an affair with a 24-year-old, and they start using words like he's a predator. Okay, this is all to muddy up his image. And then they said that, Amy didn't know anything about it, trying to make her look like an angel. Listen, when an affair takes place, two sides are responsible. Okay, both sides are responsible. They really have been trying to muddy up TJ's name. Okay, they're saying that the women, people in the workplace don't want to work with them because they're scared. Well, they're just playing hardball, both sides. And unfortunately, TJ, if you ask me, you're going to come up the loser. You're not going to be able to work in this town again. I told you this. I told you this. You did not believe me. You will never work in this town again. It's just what it is. What it is. You made your own bed. Okay, now lie in it. I don't feel sorry for you, not one bit. You still have not talked to your daughter. Okay, you haven't talked to your daughter. And by the way, just in case you don't know, this is the end of your relationship with Amy. Okay, because you're going to get more frustrated. You're going to realize I don't work in this town anymore, and it's because of her. You're going to start blaming Amy. Okay, this relationship is not going to work to begin with. Okay, she still might want to marry you for, I say, a couple more weeks, and then she's going to be looking at you like, you ruined my life. You're a bum. So that's what you do when relationships like this hit the airway. They start blaming each other. This is not going to work. Y'all are messy. Yes, TJ. The reason why I agree with the chat, the reason why they want you gone and not Amy's because you're black. I'm going to hell. I'm being honest with you, okay? You're black, okay? I don't care if you're a lighter shade than the average black person. You're black, okay? But I still don't feel bad for you. Yeah, Amy's going to start to save herself. Like, please, like this relationship is over, okay? And it is what it is. And you still to your wife, the divorce isn't final yet, or your child. Okay? Y'all are messy. So that's what's going on. Okay? Hold on one sec. So I'll let you guys know tomorrow the results of this mediation. I don't think it's going to go in TJ's favor. Now, I think they're going to give you the money that you want. I think that's going to happen. But I don't think they're going to be scared by your tactics. Race might be a factor in this negotiation. No, it won't. No, they're not going to be scared of you, TJ. You're out. You're out. Okay? It is what it is. Okay, here we go. Hey, Sheila.
Hey, how are you today?
Good. Hey, Pia.
Hey.
Okay, Sheila, you sound off first.
I'm going to tell you this. Poor TJ. He didn't realize he couldn't do what he thought he can get away with at work. He was there to do a job, not
Yep.
date. He forgot that.
Mhm.
And I agree. He's not going to find any work.
We're echoing here.
I have no clue why I am.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. But he's not going to work in the town again.
He's not.
And as
It's
far as Robyn and Juan, I have to agree that she knew. I don't think she knew about. I don't think he meant she knew about the other stuff. I think it was she knew that he has cheated or was cheating.
okay. And do you think that he told this blogger, hi AJ, to not say anything when he's
You know what? I don't know. It's hard to say because every time someone brought it up, she shut it down. I can't remember what season it was. Remember, he was in the closet talking to someone.
Oh, that's
Oh,
Tia. Hold on, Tia. Let me put you on mute. Go ahead.
okay, I'm sorry. He was in the closet talking to someone, and the producer showed him saying the only reason he was with Robyn was because of the kids. However,
Mm.
what he should have done if he was that angry and miserable and upset that she was cheating and lost his money, he should have been man enough to still father his children from a distance and not keep her and them in such a false toxic relationship.
I believe he was cheating. I think everybody on this panel can agree to that. But the part that he's into STing, okay, what? And
I don't know about all of that, but you have to think about it too. Each time, if you look at each time he's ever been confronted about cheating allegations, he's gotten angry. There was the incident where he was in the closet. He got angry about that. There was an incident where it was the end of the season finale and they were in her warehouse packing up boxes and she said something about wanting to have another baby or something. I can't recall. And he got pissed and he drove off because she wanted to mention something about cheating. And he said, I'm not going to do this on camera.
yeah, I
Mm.
remember that
So
clearly.
I don't know. Hey, if she feels that she's only worthy to have someone who treats her like that, that's up to her. But
Do
hey, what can I
y'all
say?
can y'all read the super chat here?
Oh, yes.
I know. She says, did y'all hear that
Tuesday.
Amy had an affair with Matt Lauer? What?
Mm-hmm. Oh
I
She's
my
heard
not
that.
God.
innocent. She's
She
not
gets
innocent. She knew
around.
about the other women and still had an affair with him. Of course she did. Of course
Yeah,
she did.
I
Yeah, of
heard
course she
that. And
did.
also, that's how her husband met her. He
Oh
was
yeah,
cheating
that's
with her, remember?
that
So,
is
Andrew Shue?
true.
Melrose Place Andrew Shue?
Yeah.
Is that how he met her?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Andrew
poor. I was
Shue.
just feeling sorry for Andrew, but I guess how you get them is how you lose them.
Yeah, yeah. There you
Absolutely.
But
go.
I was so. I guess the only thing I'm surprised about this whole Juan situation is that he cheated on her with a woman. I thought he would have cheated on her with a man. I mean, that would be the only thing that was just a little bit surprising. I'd be like, what? I thought he was in a
Well,
sex dungeon somewhere with,
you know what,
who?
AJ, I would have thought that was ridiculous,
Yes.
but because of the whole scandal and the coaches being both ways and stuff like that, I mean, maybe.
Yes, I mean he's a bit of a freak. I mean, I don't know what is going on in his district, but it could happen. And I mean, she's very angry. Let's face it, Robyn is very, very eternally angry at Karen. She's
Yeah.
been after Karen for God knows how long, and she got the hump with him. That's what we say in England when someone says angry. We call it
Okay.
hump.
Dang,
So
because
she
I'm
got a
like,
little
what?
bit.
Okay.
Yeah, she got a little bit angry with Karen, I think, because she's a little bit jealous of her. And you
What?
know, Robyn, I'd just say this: if it's all true,
Nobody really deserves to be cheated on, but you do. I just want to let it be known, Robyn, you deserve everything that you get, Robyn. Robyn, I hope it's true. Robyn, I hope you never get married. Well, we know you're not going to get married anyway. I mean,
AJ comes here to anger my chat. He just
sorry. No, but she needs to be read. It's Robyn's turn now. She needs to be read. And she deserves everything that she's getting. I must say, congratulations. You did it again. So yeah, it's all backfired. So taking down Karen didn't work very well. And now
Yeah.
your
Oh, okay.
husband is
Now
out
you're
here
holding a grudge.
sleeping
That's
with
what
a
this
football
is about.
field. Yes.
You're holding
It was
grudge.
I am a little bit holding a grudge, but I mean, this woman is relentless. I mean, let's not forget, she's went over pretending to be. She left a pizza. Remember that outside her home. Oh, it wasn't even Karen's home, but they pretended to be.
AJ, that was years
They
ago.
just,
I'm like,
I know, but they
really?
so yeah, but they still carry on this thing. They still carry on Blue Eyes. Blue
Oh
Eyes
my
is I
gosh.
don't know. I mean, would Karen be this oblivious? I mean, obvious if she was cheating. I don't know. But
All
yeah,
right. Let me
but
let me get to P.
Robyn,
I'll
you
get back
deserve
to you.
everything.
Let me get to P. P.S. Sound off. AJ is ruthless.
I'm sorry. I agree with everything AJ says. I'm sorry. With
What's
Yes.
wrong
with
with you guys?
the thing about Robin is she is nasty, she's spiteful, and she's childish, and she has a jealous heart. Look at how, okay, and I know a lot of people don't like Monique, and I think y'all just don't like her because she dragged Candace. But look at how that situation went down. And I've said this before and I'll say it again. If Candace had a lick of sense, she would have
Oh,
known that both Giselle and Robin, and I'm going to throw Ashley in it too, were using her. They were using her to get what they wanted. And now what's going on? Now they're mad with her because she outed them about the plan to get Monique off the show. So what? Now they're going after her and Chris. Okay. And
Mm.
Robin, in my opinion, she's always had jealousy issues. And my thing is, if you know that another woman has dirt, because I believe she does know that Juan is cheating on her and has been cheating on her.
no, let me clear this. Let me clear this up. When you say no, do you mean suspect or you mean she flat out knows?
I think that Robin flat out up and down knows that Juan is cheating on her. She had to have known because she went outside the marriage first and lost all
You
of
are
his money.
messy. You are messy.
She did. She went outside the marriage first. She had to have known because Juan strikes me as someone that's spiteful. He does.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
she
And
had to have.
gay.
Right. Yeah.
Sorry.
So well, no, he's right. So she had to have known that that was going to happen. So for her to be freaking out when she was on the phone with him, to me, that was her performing. She was being a very bad actress because she knows it. And do I believe the whole SA or whatever type of
Yes,
thing?
yeah.
No, I don't. But on the other edge of the sword, because of what's going on at his job, and how they didn't try to protect that young man,
They did
it
not.
kind of makes me to it kind of is kind of leading me to think that maybe he did have something to do with it and that's part of his character.
Mm.
But no,
Damn.
I'm sorry, but no, I really do. I think she does know. I think that Juan has been cheating on her ever since he went to go take some money out of his account and it said -0.
Oh, y'all are messy. Listen, I believe
Yeah.
he's been cheating, but the part that
She,
she knows and the ST part is just total lies. That's what I think. Um,
yeah.
Don,
But he's a
sound off.
freak.
Well, here's the thing. If we go back a few years, maybe like season 3 or season 4, Robin got mad at Ashley for saying just about the same thing. Do we not recall when Robin and Giselle came into Ashley's restaurant,
Yes, yes.
and
I
Robin
remember
put
that.
her finger in Ashley's face
Uh-huh.
when she brought up that Juan was seeing probably this same woman at Monique's cookout,
Yeah, yeah.
and then they came back and Robin bullied her and got aggressive with her, and in Ashley's restaurant, and put her hand in her face about this same issue. So Robin
Mm.
doesn't like to really turn up until somebody mentions her soft spot. And you have to be in a relationship to cheat on someone. And as far as I remember, they
Yeah.
haven't been in a relationship until they
Yeah.
got engaged.
Y'all are
Because
ruthless.
whenever
Just two
Giselle would
roommates.
ask her, are you all, together? Robyn would say, no, he's probably seeing somebody. I'm seeing, if I see somebody, it's okay. You remember the therapist told her to go on a date. So when did they ever finalize their relationship until that night they got engaged?
And Juan is too defensive as well on the phone when he was, screaming, why are they all
AJ,
saying this about me? Why are they? I mean, would you really care? I mean, I wouldn't care if it's not true. Like, oh, these women are crazy, whatever. I wouldn't, like, a man would not care.
yeah.
He's just not man enough for me. I don't know.
Oh my God.
I took
You
it there.
are
I don't know.
annihilating him. You done call the man gay. You done call him a liar. I mean, oh my God.
Well, I mean,
Man up.
he's just like, he just gets on my nerves. Like, I'm gonna cuss somebody out. You ain't gonna bust a grape. Sit down and shut up.
Ooh, what
Yeah.
the hell?
He's very short as well.
He really is, man. If I was, see, this is why I would never do the Real Housewives, because I know I would end up going to prison. Because if I was at that reunion, I'd be like, okay, cuss me out. You said you were gonna cuss these women out. I'm a woman, cuss me out. I'm ready, but you ain't, because you ain't gonna bust a grape.
Oh my God. I'm
He
so
was
glad.
gonna cuss
Please do not
Karen out.
apply.
He
You
said
are-
that he said I'm gonna cuss all these ladies out. Bitch, sit down. You
Yeah.
ain't gonna do nothing.
Bitch,
No, and he's too
damn.
defensive. Yes, he
Okay.
is a bit of a bitch.
Jessica, sound off. First, to answer this question: is something wrong with AJ and Pia?
Yes.
No,
something's
I
wrong
agree with
us.
them.
Okay, go
I
ahead.
agree with them because I think that whole relationship is fake.
Mhm.
I think that when he means ST, maybe he shouldn't say that. Maybe he should say he shares his women
Who
Absolutely.
with
does
his
that?
friends.
Yeah.
Juan.
Who does that, Jessica? Who does that?
Juan.
No, I mean, what do you?
Oh,
really
there's a
believe-
lot of people. Yeah, there's people, men that will share their women.
Yeah.
They said she's
You-
easy.
okay, you
she's
heard of a
easy,
man.
so
You
I'm
heard-
gonna tell my friend that she's very easy. Go get her.
Jessica, you.
Oh, they'll probably go. They'll probably go
I
to
mean-
strip clubs, don't they? They go to strip clubs and hang out with these women and stuff.
No,
That's
no,
very
no.
manly.
Hold on, Jessica. You have a friend, or you know a friend, or heard of a friend that shares his mistresses with his
Swingers
friends.
do that.
Yes.
What are you talking about,
Really?
Dawn? True that. Who are y'all hanging around?
Yeah, swingers do that all the time.
Yeah, please give us an example,
do.
please. I want to hear one.
So
They're
wait, you guys,
they're
you
dating
guys-
someone. Okay.
you guys have never ever
Can
heard
you
of a
give us a
key
story?
party? You've never heard of key parties?
No.
Yes.
What is a
I've
key
heard-
party?
Where you go to someone's house and you drop your keys off in a fishbowl, and then at the end of the night, whoever keys you pick up, you go home with.
Stop. Okay,
Ooh,
T.
Oh,
it's a
I've heard
swingers
of
party.
that.
I've heard of that.
Yeah.
But
Ooh, that's so
I'm
freaky.
gonna say this. I get where everybody is talking about Robin's attitude. It is nasty. She is mean. She is hateful. However, as a woman, no woman deserves that. She doesn't know her worth as a person. And that's the sad part about it. She does not know her wealth as a woman. And when you don't know your wealth as a woman, these are the kind of things that you have to put up with. And she has put up with it because she was cheating first, as everyone said, and then he has no respect for her.
Yeah.
She lost
No.
everything, and the guy was his friend. So that tells you something about her character. She's easy to be manipulated, I should say, because I don't care what's going on. I would
He's easy, all right.
never fool with my husband's brothers, his twins. I mean, his twin,
You believe
his
this?
friends.
Somebody who walk around the house naked in front of her kids is
Yes, that's
Crazy.
weird to me.
Oh, no,
Ew.
let me
her
read this.
her boy.
Y'all
kids.
notice how Juan did not deny the rumors. He did not.
He
Well,
didn't.
he said this is ridiculous, or I don't want to hear the. Well, yeah, he didn't. We're forgetting about the real victim, Michael Darby. Really?
Poor Michael.
Yeah, yeah.
But you know
No, he
what?
wouldn't.
Something tells me I don't know how legitimate this wedding is. I think their wedding is just as legitimate as Chris and Darby from Love at the Lockup wedding that
Kenya.
they had on that corner.
Ooh,
I don't
that's so cheap.
I don't believe it. I believe they probably did a ceremony or whatever, but people are missing the point. They were in Jamaica in July. They didn't get married in Jamaica. When they got married recently, and then
But
there's
they
no
have a
date.
marriage certificate on file. Remember?
I understand that, but they did not do it in Jamaica in July. It's somewhere in between then and now. Did they do it when they knew this part of the show was going to come out and that information got out? I have no clue.
Do you
I
know
don't know.
why?
They
Do you
kinda
know
got
why she
married just
didn't?
for
Or
show.
that is a bit strange because she did mention. She said we're going to get married in Jamaica, and if
Eh,
she's already been in Jamaica in June, that would be the
July.
time
They
they were
did not get
filming.
married in. They did not get married in July.
Oh my God, let's just say it. She's broke. They both broke, and they're waiting for Bravo
Why
to
not
pay
get
for
married,
this
right?
wedding. Bravo's not going to pay for this wedding, and you're not going to get a spin-off, Robyn. Are you joking? She wants a spin-off. That's what I really think now. I'm onto you, Robyn. You're cheap
And
attempt.
they told her, no,
Take
you're
the
not
show
going to.
down.
And they said, Robyn, you're boring. You're not going to get a spinoff. So then she piggybacked off of her brother-in-law and was like, well, we'll just get married after him. They already have all the sets and everything taking place.
Yeah,
You know,
y'all are
Cherie and a
kicking
cinnamon
butt.
swirl wig is going to get a show by themselves before she does. I really hope, like, Cherie's.
Hold
And
on,
what's
Shaniqua.
and what's the show going to be called, Sebastian? What's the show going to be called? A Moose's Journey?
Oh my God, I
Moose.
can't.
Moose.
Hold on one second, Shaniqua. Let me read this really quick. I can't. Oh my God. She is not a victim. She took her time deciding if she wanted him still. Should he not have dated? That's why he was often frustrated. He wasn't cheating.
He doesn't want to get married, though, I think.
Okay,
Did he? Or
hold on. I'm still stuck on evil angel. He wasn't cheating. Okay. Never mind. Yeah. Okay.
yeah.
Shaniqua,
that's
sound
what I
off.
think. That was
You're
funny.
on mute. Yeah. Go ahead. Sound
Hey,
off.
so yeah, I mean, I really I feel bad for Robyn because like, I mean, she's a pretty woman, you know, she's a beautiful woman, but yet she's going through all this with this man, and like even with Juan, like he seems like he's been cheating on her for a while, and he's way too aggressive when Robyn confronts him. It's
But
like,
Shaniqua, I'm playing devil's advocate here. She cheated first.
Mm.
Why would you
Mhm.
feel sorry for her?
I didn't know she cheated first. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Where have you been?
Yeah. She's a
I didn't know.
cheater. She's a cheater.
Oh my gosh.
And she's taller than him, too.
Oh my God.
Sorry.
And way more manlier
Yeah.
than him
Yeah,
as well.
she's aggressive too.
Yes.
I didn't like that.
Those
I don't like
shoulders are right.
Oh,
Um,
I just feel like
I
she
think
should
she's
have at least
beautiful.
made, like, if she really had the wedding, like, you know, this summer, she should have at least made it public, because like now people, you know, people have their own opinions. They're saying whatever they want to say. They're judging her. Like, she should have at least proved people wrong by making it public. I understand you want to save money and you don't want like too many people there, but
It's
at least
gonna
have
be
a few.
public according
Yeah.
to the rumors on the show. They're gonna
Yeah.
talk about it on the show.
I think I get her right for privacy, but there's something about it that why didn't you want your own parents to
Yeah.
witness this?
Y'all are
It's
messy.
almost as if
Yep.
her parents are really against it.
I know.
she's doing a Kenya Moore, running off without telling her parents, or
And
just
you
to
need
some
your parents'
island getting
blessing.
married. It's
Well,
never
that's
going to end well for you.
well,
I mean,
that's
you knew that anyway, so I don't know why.
well,
But I
that's
think it's
because
for the show. She's thirsty. This woman is
Up for the
thirsty.
show.
She's doing this for the show.
Okay. Is
But
They're
also-
not
anybody
going to pay
on the
for it.
panel? Can they say anything nice about Robyn besides Shaniqua, who didn't even know that she cheated?
she
Can
has
anybody-
she has very pretty eyes.
And
Oh,
she's
y'all
very
are
pretty.
messy. Y'all
I
are
can say
messy.
something nice
She is
about her.
loyal to the bone to Giselle. I'll tell you that. She is
Yes.
loyal.
Woof,
Too
woof.
much.
Yeah. She has
Right.
two honest
Shaniqua, you were
sons.
supposed to be Team Robyn. You were flipping.
Robyn has
AJ's
two
a bad
honest
influence.
sons that would have exposed her if she had any of those wedding scenes around the two of them.
And she's very loyal, like you said. Woof, woof.
Um,
It's like a.
Pia,
There you go.
are you really serious about these drop your keys parties?
Yes, they have them in the 70s and they still have them to this day. They're called key parties. Swingers have them. It's a big fish bowl and you go to the party and you drop your keys off. Then at the end of the night, you or whoever your husband or whoever you came with, you go and get the key, and depending on who, you know, you leave with, you end up with that night.
I can't. I
Oh,
They're
can't.
it's a
called
good old sex party. It's a good old
Yeah,
sex party, isn't it?
that's what it is. Yeah. So like basically if I went with someone and then I, left and then I grabbed someone else's keys, I'm going home with that person.
Oh
Oh
my
my
gosh. I
God. So
can't.
that's
They
what she probably meant, the friends sex party. That's what they call their friends.
right.
So you think
Freaky
this guy
friends.
that's telling this T meant drop your key parties instead of ST? This is too much.
I
That's
don't
just low down
Or
as
she might have been.
God a wrench.
It could be that she started
Sorry.
dating Juan, right? And Juan told his friend, "She's easy," and he,
Mhm.
you know, he
Right.
tried it.
Oh,
Maddie, sound off. AJ, I can't.
I just came on to basically advocate for Karen, justice for Karen, because she let us know that Juan hugged her so hard that her boobs went to her back.
Okay, Maddie, you believe that?
yes, I do. She
I
mentioned it at the
think,
reunion.
Do you think Juan wants Karen?
absolutely. I think he wants
wants
her, and
anything
that's
with a vagina.
She's a
why.
beautiful woman,
Why-
Sharrell. She's
You
a
know
very
why-
beautiful woman.
That's
Okay.
literally why Robyn doesn't like Karen, and Karen said it.
You think? Okay, hold on. You think
Well, I find it.
Juan wants? Let me put this picture up. I didn't. You
I
think he wants
believe-
Karen?
I
She is
believe
beautiful.
Juan is
Ooh.
actually a third party in
Oh,
the relationship.
girl.
That's
Yes,
a
I
bad
believe
picture.
it.
What in Medusa is that?
That is the blonde. That's the blonde hair lady from Georgetown.
Oh,
That's
Those
just a bad
eyebrows.
You
picture.
know what?
She
I
looks
don't
just like
think I don't think he wants her. I think he admires the beauty that she has for her age.
Come on,
I
y'all.
will
Come
say
on.
that. But
Sheila, come on.
I don't
I
think he
love
wants
Sheila.
her. I do
Karen is
not
pretty.
think he
I do.
wants
Karen
her.
is pretty.
He
I
does
don't.
want her. She's a beautiful woman. Why wouldn't you
She
want
is a
Karen?
beautiful woman. However,
is.
I think that what he
She's
said to her
sexier
was
than Robyn.
offensive. The fact that he whispered and said, maybe we could be a part of a threesome or whatever. He did
but-
not. Well, look how playful he was with Michael when Michael alluded to some weird things. So I think he thought he could play with her like that.
Yeah,
There's certain
I get what
things.
you're saying.
If there's certain things you can say to me that I
Mm.
won't be offended if you are a real good friend and you say something to me, but there's certain things you cannot say to me that I
But
will take
he's
offense to.
But Karen is beautiful, and Robyn is a hard
Beautiful.
40.
This is the picture production told us.
she's still beautiful.
Robyn is a
That's
hard
the
40.
lady.
Robyn
She's a
is a
hard 40.
Robyn is
She's
a hard
hard.
Robyn is
She's
a
very
hard
hard to look at.
Robyn is a hard 40 on a good day.
Yeah, and you know what, Karen? She's beautiful. She's like in her 50s, and she's
Girl,
kind of
she's almost
sexy,
60.
and she does have
Karen is
this like
fun.
feminine touch about her. Like she's like a woman. Do you know what I mean?
Hmm.
Well,
Yeah.
I think
Robyn is too
Robyn
aggressive.
is beautiful.
Like a
Makes it
real
I think
turn
woman.
on.
Robyn is beautiful, but I think Juan
Is she?
has a type. I think what she was getting at is Juan has a type that he likes, whether it's a lighter skinned woman with blonde hair
Mhm.
or a white woman with blonde hair. Juan has a type,
And it's not
Exactly.
a break.
Don, you've been so quiet over there. Come on now. Something is seriously wrong with AJ and Pia. We already know that. But you really think that Juan tried to flirt or came on to Karen Huger?
I don't think. I don't think maybe he flirted consciously. I think he may have hugged her, a little too hard where she felt uncomfortable. But I don't think he meant it, for her to be, let me come on to you type deal.
Okay, so he's gay.
I agree.
He's gay.
I think what's
And
I
maybe,
mean, that's
too,
the only, if everyone
but
thinks that he's not attracted to Karen, it must be gay.
what's
and
Because
crazy.
she's
maybe,
very beautiful.
and maybe the blonde-haired woman is really Michael Darby in a bad wig.
You know what?
Oh no.
Yeah, okay. Kiki is stop.
I think what's
Joe
crazy too,
Santos,
I was
he's right.
looking, I was looking
He
at
knows
like
Joe
past,
Santos.
I was looking at like past season, like season 1, and I was like looking at old clips, and I was
That's
like,
Michael
what?
Darby's friend,
Sorry, hold on,
Washington
AJ.
buddy. Sorry.
Nico, go ahead. We say you got to speak up in this group.
Sorry. No. So yes, I was looking at like old clips from season 1, and I was like, wow, I realized that Karen and Robyn have been beefing since season 1, and I was just trying to figure out like, well, what is it? Like what happened between them? What happened? And so I'm just wondering, like, okay, maybe it is because of Juan. Like, you just never know. Sometimes,
Oh my
you
God.
just never know.
Yes,
It's
thank
true. You
you.
just never know. He probably talks to her a certain way, or like Robyn probably peeped something. You just never know. And they probably didn't even have it on camera. So like, I don't know. There's something is there. Something is there.
Hmm. And she didn't shut it down at the dinner table. Remember when Karen brought it up? She was like, "Yeah, he could have. He could have." I mean, because it's true.
All of y'all are
It's
smoking
true.
weed. Nothing
What?
you guys are
Not
saying is
today.
making any sense.
I mean,
It's over.
Sharrell, you don't think? I'm not saying that he's attractive. He wants her. I think he do admire her beauty. I'm not saying that he came on to her when he said what he said. I think he does admire her beauty. I don't think that he's like, oh my God, I want her.
No,
Not
I don't
sexually.
think that.
All
That
right.
is insane.
I
Karen is
do.
like a older
No,
figure.
excuse.
She's
She
older,
She's
but she
pretty.
has
She,
the
She's
figure
pretty.
of a 17-year-old.
Yeah,
she's
I
like a
Karen
get-
got
I
Mrs.
get
body.
that.
Robinson.
I mean,
But
let's
She's like a
Karen
Mrs.
got body.
Robinson.
Let's not
She
disrespect her.
definitely inspired
Karen is a Mrs.
Robyn to
Robinson.
dye her hair.
I think so. Yes, and
Yeah.
her
Have you
mean
guys
and
noticed how like
sexiness.
she's starting to look like Karen, like with the blonde hair,
Oh, you're cute.
like
Oh my
Hi.
God, I
in her
can't.
Oh, she's
fashion.
cute.
Yes.
Hi.
Is it Ray or
Are
Ro?
you
Coming in
slaying?
for Robyn.
Hey,
Oh,
so
she's eating.
I just
Hi.
happy you guys.
Wait,
Hi.
that's AJ. He's in the
She's,
flesh. He's a mess.
Guys.
Can you speak up just a little?
Can you hear me?
It's very,
she's stunning.
Can you hear me now?
yeah. First of all, can you hear us?
Yes.
AJ, please no flirting on my panel. No.
Oh.
AJ says you're stunning. No, not on the panel.
Okay,
No, just kidding.
I want you to say this especially for the ladies. Please don't think your man has a type. That is exactly what you think it is. Someone might say Karen is not beautiful. He might think in his head that she's so gorgeous, but just wouldn't say that to
No,
other
I think
people.
Karen's gorgeous. I just don't think Juan wants her.
How do you know that? How do you know that?
I
It
just
could be
don't see
embarrassing
it.
for him to say so. It's just like, sometimes a guy would say, oh, I really don't like girls with, a big derriere. And he likes it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He's telling you the
Mhm.
opposite. But listen, when he tells you he doesn't like something, that's what he likes.
So, okay,
Yes,
okay,
and he
okay,
might like
okay.
trans women too. We never know. Like
Oh
he
my
could like
God.
trans
I
women,
can't.
he could like men. I mean, there are people out here, Sharrell. I
So
mean, this
he
is the
likes.
world we live
So
in.
you're telling me that Juan has a crush on Karen, and
No.
that
I'm saying that if with the way the statement came, they were in the reunion, and she says, "Oh, I like you, Juan." He might have taken it for something else, and later gone like, "Yeah, I would have liked you to be the third."
oh my God, I can't.
Ooh, yes. She
Yeah,
gave
what
him a
is
little
happening
food for
today?
thought.
What is happening? You
No,
guys,
it's like you can never predict a guy's type. Everybody is his type, as long as they're willing to give it. And he just sounded like, she sounded. That's my kitty. I'm sorry. My kitten loves your show. Anyway, she sounded like she liked the answer that he gave,
oh my
because
God.
Robyn was like, no, and he was like, oh, you gotta spice it up, and then Karen was like, oh, I like that one.
Okay, I'm done. That's not.
And
I'm
also
with you.
we don't know too. Robyn may have said, hey, Juan, to spice up our marriage, do you think we could have a
Okay.
three-way with? Do you think we could have a three-way
Never
with?
Karen.
With
She doesn't like Karen. I mean, she
Well,
might
no,
like
but
Karen when Giselle's not there because Giselle carries a part of her brain when she walks in the room.
that's so
So-
true. But see, she probably wanted it to be a three-way between
Can't.
with Giselle, but he was like, I don't want to get caught up in one of those nicks. So can we have Karen?
Maybe
The-
wait.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
panel
think
is
Robyn's
high
too jealous.
You guys are
Sharrell,
so
read the
mean.
chat. Read the super chat.
Oh, Karen is
Oh.
fine, but Juan likes handsome. Y'all are messy. Handsome
yeah.
Rock who could help lift some furniture. Y'all are messy. Why is everyone say that about Robyn that she's bulky? She's pretty.
She is. She looks like she should be in some wrestling.
Yeah.
Robyn.
You know,
She could
Robyn.
definitely lift. Ooh, she's
Robyn is
huge.
beautiful, but she
She's
does
big.
not know her self-worth. She doesn't feel
Damn, she's
the way
big.
she looks.
Okay. Let's
She's
stop.
huge.
That
Everyone
has a
stop with
terrible
the nonsense. Let's stop. Okay, this has gotten way out of control, people. It's crazy.
We can't help it that Robert Dixon is a thug and always gets aggressive. Okay.
Yeah, and she has a deep voice. Mhm.
But, in Karen's in Robyn's defense, I think that the one person that you love in the world and value their opinion about you, cheating on you repeatedly can do something to your self-esteem.
I kind
Okay,
of
so
feel like
you guys this is how you're describing Robyn, and it's a very poor definition. You're saying that she is not married. That's what people are saying.
I don't think Robyn cares about her marriage to Juan. I think she's in love with Giselle.
Wait, stop.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, she's definitely gives me lesbian vibes.
Right.
That's why she
I don't
didn't-
think
why
she
What was that?
cares.
She gives me lipstick, not lipstick lesbian. She gives me like a very. She just gives me.
And she wants
lesbian.
to talk about Mia and her ex-representative? No. We need to talk about her and Robyn because the relationship is creepy and it's unusual.
It's like
Very
a weird
unusual.
it's like a weird codependent relationship.
And they
Exactly.
probably take showers together to just
Yeah.
pretending, oh, this ain't normal, Mia. What are you doing? But secretly they do it too.
Yeah, it's
They
like
share
They
beds
definitely sleep
together.
they sleep in the same bed together. That's right.
Yup.
In their underwear. Who does that?
right. It's
Hey,
just
my
a
guys,
really
thank you for calling in.
Thank
Take
you.
care. I can't. Let's see who I can't. You guys are crazy. I can't. I'm done.
I'm just saying, there's just something very creepy and unnatural. Look, I have friends that I'm close with, but I am not that close
Yeah.
with my friends.
No.
Okay.
Nobody is.
And I'm gonna keep it real. You never know. The next season storyline might be, Giselle might be mad with Robyn because she didn't invite her to the wedding.
This is gonna get worse. My husband wants up. Oh, I don't know what he's
Come
gonna
on, Perry.
say.
Harry.
Harry.
How y'all doing?
Oh,
What the hell is going on with this
Go
show
ahead.
today? It's just like Harry after dark or some shit. This is crazy. This is crazy, and you're going back and forth. Look,
Yes.
Robyn and Juan may be married,
They are.
but it's not for the reason most people get married, for the unity. It's just, I've been lying all season. We're gonna get married. Let's just do this shit. And Robyn, long as you giving me cash, because I may no longer have a job. But I think that Juan is not so much mad, right? That Robyn cheated on him and gave up the ass. He mad. He mad because she lost his cash.
Yeah,
I think
I
it goes back to that. Every time he look at that damn bank account and don't see his money there, he look at her and it's like, damn,
With disgust.
why am I with her?
Oh my God.
I might as
Perry,
well go down to Georgetown.
Okay, Perry, stop. Perry,
Yeah.
And
stop.
she had the nerve to
saying.
ask him for a prenup.
He might have a side job. OF or we need to dig. I need to do some digging. There's
Yeah,
something
you do.
going on there.
Let's see what Barbara thinks. Barbara,
It's on
sound off on this crazy. Please sound off.
Well, I'm going to take up for beautiful Juan just because he has love for
Oh,
people.
no.
Y'all don't
Oh,
be
no, you're
calling
right.
him gay. Y'all don't be calling him gay. I think he just has
Oh, hell no.
Let me get through.
Sorry.
Let me get through. Okay, I took some notes because y'all was talking.
Took some notes.
Yeah, I took the notes because y'all was talking. I didn't want to lose my thought. He was talking. Oh yeah, Juan, he wasn't taking care of home. That's why Robyn had to get a little something. You know, you got to take care of home. And what is it? He sound? Oh yeah. He sounds so guilty on that phone.
Yeah,
he was so guilty on that phone. And guess what, y'all? They not married because Robyn is the one that got the bag right now. All he got is that little job, and he don't even know how to invest anymore. They are not married. There's no prenup. They not married. She just did it for the show. That's my opinion.
Ooh,
Right, that's what I was
she
gonna
did it for the
ask.
show.
Listen, I have to wrap this up. I forgot. You guys in the chat, please don't forget to click the like button. Let's go around with last words really quick. Sheila, last words.
Last words are, I do agree with Perry. They did not get married for the traditional reasons that people usually do get married if they are actually married. I do feel bad that she doesn't have the self-esteem to know that her worth is more than someone who literally disrespects her.
Pia, last words.
I'm just happy that I finally found my long lost twin, AJ.
Yeah.
Okay, AJ, last word.
Yes, Robyn, you know, you deserve everything that's coming to you. And I hope it gets worse for you. I really do. I hope that you break down, cry. I hope that you have a fall down, like breakdown of your relationship with, and we're all going to watch it. I hope we're going to watch everything that happens to you.
Don, last words. No one comment on AJ.
I agree with AJ. She's put out so much hate on the past 2 seasons. The chickens are coming home to roost. When it comes to everybody, she's intimidated, she's threatened, she's bullied with Giselle. The chickens are coming home to roost on Robyn.
Messy. Jessica, last words.
I agree with AJ, and just want to let you know that I think that you're beautiful, and I love you in Perry's show.
Thank you.
Shaniqua, last words.
you know, I agree with you guys about Robyn. I feel as though like she wouldn't be going this hard for Charisse if it didn't have to do with Karen. So she definitely does not like Karen.
Maddie, last words.
My last words are for Giselle and her wigs. Just like the grand dame said, she is not even near an altar.
Oh wow. Barbara, last words. Y'all are messy.
Baby, my last words is this. Y'all going to get it in check about Miss Beautiful Karen. Because first of all, remember, Mia husband couldn't even keep his tongue in his mouth because he was thinking about how he wanted to,
Okay.
Y'all going to listen to this. Those men want her. She is fine. And she is fine as you, Sharrell. Don't try it.
Yeah, Sharrell is beautiful too.
Don't
Very
try
beautiful.
it. You in that category. She is fine, baby. Okay, let's go.
Carrie, last words. We got 1
Look,
minute.
I guess my last word would just be this. I don't think Juan won't Karen, just in my opinion. And I think she was so excited if he did hug her. He was doing more than Ray could do. When he hugged her, he pushed her breast outside of her spine. And I think she had a moment. That's it.
I can't. All right, you guys, I got to end this here. Thanks for calling in. AJ, please
Thank
don't
you.
miss my show. You are
I
the best.
won't. I love you guys. Love you.
Bye.
Take care,
Take care.
everybody.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
That was crazy. That was insane. Oh, that was fun. All right, Perry. Any words you want to say?
Oh, no,
for
I'm good.
All right.
I
Everyone,
got to go
please
back
don't
and
forget to
take care
click
of
that
some
like button. We'll be back at our scheduled time, which is 2:30 Pacific, 5:30 Eastern. I'm sorry if I didn't get to your call backstage. I do apologize. I'm simply out of time. On 3, Perry, let's say bye. 1, 2, 3. Bye, guys.
Bye, everybody.